Alright, time to go to my brother's house. See if I can get there without crashing. This ought to be a fun one. Got my VFR popped out already. This will be kind of fun. I haven't actually tried to find it. I'll have to use some major things that I know about. Basically, this road through here will be my main marker. That would be I-540. Alright, so disabling brakes. All of my radio traffic will be handled by the tower. And we are off. I'll go ahead and switch to exterior. Give myself max flaps. And this being a ultralight, it handles flaps pretty easy. I can drop them off pretty quick once I'm in the air. 60 miles an hour is about where we need to get airborne. This should take us pretty much right towards target and the promenade area. I think that's what they call it around there. Gear up. And 540. So that's east, so I'm needing to go west. So we'll get turned back the other way. Just to get my bearings. Interstate's dead ahead. So that way would take you back out and through to Van Buren. See the river back over that direction. And then here's our interstate. I'm not quite sure. Those are a couple of big factories: Walker, Ream, Train, etc. Get my RPMs down a bit. So Woodhull, you know, that'll take you, if you stay on it long enough, it's going to take you out to Greenwood. So that was 71 south that we were tracking down. So now we'll start seeing we get through into Vienna Hills, Rye Hill, all of that fun stuff. Maybe you see a clubhouse right there if you look real close. Golf, golf, golf. If I'm not mistaken, we're probably tracking down 45 right here. Which, in fairness, I'm trying to kind of figure this area out right now. First flight, VFR. I can't pin particular landmarks, unfortunately. That would be hugely helpful. I believe this is the new subdivision they built out there. Might be White Bluff right here. Let's take a look-see, shall we? That's it. So my brother's house is right to the left there. Just past it. So, the diversity of the trees and everything seem a little bit off. I'm going to try to flap up enough to keep myself going well without full throttle. Couple of vehicles it's putting on this road that don't make sense. So AI does some of these things really well. That is definitely my brother's house, but it's not the way it looks in reality. Interesting to see. So up here will be Tennessee Ridge cutting across. Prepare for a landing here. Max flap. Riding the altitude I've already gained. Get ready with the brakes. Pop it back up. Come on in. Come on in. And of course it'll probably make me hit some tree somewhere. I mean, it's got trees in the road. But essentially it thinks that's my brother's house right there. So we can see if perhaps, and it also makes everything very, very flat here. So there's a little bit of sensitivity that's wrong. About as close as it's going to let me get. But it's interesting. Some of the angles are right. It's got some trees in places. It's got some of the doors on the garage right. The color of the house is completely wrong. But all in all, it's interesting how well it does that there's no person involved developing any of that. So, and then the neighbor's house is pretty interesting too. Can't put it in reverse, so that's the end of this. But you can even see there, right there would be a bridge, and there's a creek, and it somewhat simulates that too. So, first run of this is pretty interesting, good stuff. But anyways.